Alright guys, we are ready with the context. Right now let's go in about, and we need to bring the use context. Just write use context here. Then we need also context state is a use context equal with use context data context to bring the data context file. Also, before going and open the server, let's go to package.js of the backend here, and we need guys to write. Okay, I'm gonna write it with you. Right, let's go here, just write server. Okay, I think we got it. Let's write server. I think we got it. Nodemon server.js. Okay, we got it. Don't need to write it if you got it. Server.js. After this, let's go and write client. Okay, npm start prefix. Yes, and we need the client, right? We need dev. We want to run both client and server, so for this we need concurrently. Use this. We need concurrently. Just write npm run server. Again this. Okay, we need npm run client. Okay, we just put this and this, and we are ready. So concurrently npm run server, npm run client. Okay, now we are ready to run both client and server. So npm run dev. Okay, now we can see the client, and let's also okay, I'm gonna put here the local. Let's hit the local host 5000, but we need the about, because first we are gonna need work with about. Look, in about we got this word that we created, right? Okay, go here right now. Let me resize it also. Close the package.js. Okay, so constate. For example, let's import something here. Just write here an h. Let's say h1. Right. I'm gonna import the state. Look, I'm gonna just import this. And look what we got. Hello from context. We get all info from global hello from context. But in reality, we are not going to use this string. Okay. So let's delete the h1 and this. We want to deal with the global state to create we don't. Okay, let's leave for now this. Go here, guys. We want to import, remember, the Axios here. We also need, let's import a hook, guys, some hooks. We need const about set about set equal with use state okay. We need to import here use state, right? We got it. And here we need as initial an empty array. Right. Also, okay, let's work only with this right now. Now, because we want to break data from dynamically from database, we have to use effect. Alright. Because after the initial render, the first render, we want the second render when there is a change to see the data that are coming. Okay, use effect, right? Just go here, just take use effect, okay? We don't. Okay, just delete all of this, right? And here we are. We got it. Put here an empty array, guys. Don't let it without empty arrays, because it's gonna search every time for it's gonna reload every time that sees that is watching for changes. So right now, let's go and try fetching data. I'm gonna create const fetch data equal with, okay, fetching data. Okay, let's put here async, because I'm gonna use the wait, async wait, and const res1 for result 1, okay, equal with await. Async must work with a wait. We need axios dot get, okay, and what we want to get, guys, the data which are in about. Okay, we already have, we don't need, as I told you later, let me show you a couple of things. We are here in backend. Okay, this is all the destination for about, right? Also look here in backend. let me see, where is the roots? About, look, the about, okay, look here, the about has this destination, right? Look here, about, of course the local host 5,000 at the beginning, and then about, right? Now, I'm gonna close it. Look here, where is the, okay, in reality we should use this destination, right? But we don't need to use all this destination, all this also, this also, we don't need. Why? Because we used the proxy. Go in package.json, knowing this package.json, in this in the client, look, we imported here, where is here, the proxy, look, okay. Because we imported it here, we can just ignore, come on, all this, and just use only this, right? Else if you want, you can just let all this destination. It's much better and elegant using this. Alright, let's move right now. So let's make a console log in order to see that we really get the data. Okay, I'm gonna also go here in portfolio, the inspector, and just write here res1 dot data. And what is gonna happen? Look. What I'm doing? Because we have to take, we call the fetch data here, right? Now we can take it. Look here now. Okay, okay, here you are. Look, we're just taking the data. We're just taking, look, we got this data. This is my first post. Let's go here. This is my first page. We are taking from this destination the data. Okay, let's continue. Now, just disable this. We don't need this, right? We want to put the data. We got here, look, we got about and set about. Let's put in set about the data, okay? And just write res1.data, okay? And now we got the data here, the initial. Right, let's move. What we are gonna do right now? Right after this, so let's go and create a state, const state equal with, and we are going to put here we need the about, which is gonna be, we need here the about. We are gonna take all the about that I'm doing here. Come on. And set about. Okay. We are gonna take this functionality and we are going to put it here. Okay, we are gonna take it as an object about. All right. Right now, let's go here. First of all, we are gonna make a try catch. Okay, we want to bring it here, cut it, put it here. Log R. Right. Okay. Now let's go in about and we want also we imported this. Let's go and put here right now const about equal with state dot about, guys. Right? And now state dot about is undefined. Let me see. Okay, why right now? State dot about. Let me see. Okay, we don't need about here, we need the state, the entire state, guys. A mistake. And now everything seems to be okay. So we are gonna take the state dot about. Okay. Go here, just. Okay, right now, if we make a log, what is gonna be, and take the about, what is gonna happen? Let's see. We really take the about. And here we are. We take the about right now. Look. Okay, let's use it. We are going to map now, to use the map method. Okay, where is about? Okay. Right, go here, just write about.map. Right, let's put item. Okay, and what we need right now, we need to take this, just copy, right, put it inside nicely, disable this right now. Let's see, I'm gonna close it, and now let me see. Now what we are taking all these guys, okay, 2 times, because we have 2 arrays right now. We have 2 items, so we don't need this anymore. We are gonna write here item dot about. Alright, if you just upload, look what we are gonna take, what we are taking right now. Okay, we just take this data. This is my first app, and hello everyone. Okay, this data have a specific ID. We also need the specific ID, which is the identity of each data. Okay, so because if we don't put an ID, look what is gonna happen. Look here, each element should have a unique ID. In order to disappear this, look what we are gonna do. Go here in central app. Come on. And just do key equal with item dot ID, and we are not going to see this anymore. Look, we can see. Come on. Okay, we can see the warning. Only some warnings here because we defined some variables, some things, and we haven't taken this. So don't worry about this. Okay, we got it. Now we don't need you. If you want, guys, you can just delete, right? It's static now, these things. We don't need. Bye bye. We take things dynamically now from database. Alright. So we took the about. And I believe we are ready with the about. Okay. This is the initial about that we are taking. Okay. We don't need anything else. Okay. It's not the words that we want here. We are gonna change it later. So let's keep working. Next thing that I want right now to do is, let me see, I want to deal only with the about functionality, guys, right now.